Nice. All right.
I'm in Portal, and there's a ball on the ground in the arena, and it shows it on the floor in my room.
Yeah. It does. Sometimes when I mix reality, I see the balls going to the street, like outside the house. It's crazy.
It's so funny. It looks like it's just another ball on the floor, like I could kick it, but I can't.
Yeah. Oh, it's here, right? Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How's your body going? Like knee,
I'm feeling good. Still got to be smart, but I'm doing all right.
Okay. Just let me know if you feel like you have to stop early, some exercise or something like that. Okay, let's go for some more. Let's go.
All right, probably good for backhand.
Good. Let me just check the rear. It's good. Go. It's amazing. It's amazing how good you are using your wrist now on the backhand side. The difference is so huge. Like, if you can do half of that in real life, you're doing here, your backhand is 10 times better now.
Yeah, for sure. It definitely improved a lot. And I've been hitting some good backhands in real life too, so I'm feeling it. Good, strong, powerful ones cross court, especially.
Yeah, because at the beginning you were hitting kind of a more flat, using a little bit of a wrist like this, but now you're kind of bringing your wrist all the way down, and that's amazing. That's amazing, especially because you know how to block well. So when you have the problem is when you have the opportunity to be aggressive, if you don't know how to use your wrist, you kind of a punch, almost like a block, but slightly more aggressive, slightly faster. But sometimes it's not enough to put pressure. But with the wrist, you save energy because you don't have to stretch too much. You don't have to accelerate that much as well, because to punch flat, you need your whole arm and your body to kind of move forwards to be efficient. But with a good wrist like this wrist acceleration, you save energy, you save time, and there's much more pressure. It's amazing. Okay,
Yeah, it's feeling
let's
good.
go. Let's go for backspin on both sides. Let me just check the pace here. 135 is good. This one, 135 is good. Okay, backspin both sides. Beautiful. If it goes outside, just adjust the angle, but keep using the whole arm as you're doing because it's beautiful. It's way more powerful. Nice.
Little break.
Good. Nice. I want to work with this transition between blocking and using your backhand.
All right.
Let's start with the ball machine, and then after that we can do together. Bruce. Okay, here. So the first part is those where you receive long and you block, okay, on your backhand side. So receive long over there, blocking. And then after that, I'm gonna add two more shots. First to your backhand, like a flat shot, as if your opponent doesn't have time to keep attacking. So he gives you something on the backhand. Then you use a wrist, and then finish with in the middle with another topspin. But let's go only with receiving and blocking for now. Receiving long and blocking. Good. Okay. I want you to be more aggressive in the receiving, forcing a very long push to force your opponent to loop a spin. Okay. So in order to do that, you need to be close to the ball, because when you touch the ball, you need to stretch your arm more. If you just touch the ball shortly, it's gonna be shorter, right? So just stay there and then stretch as much as you can. So you go close to the ball, stretch as deep as you can. Okay?
All right.
That's better. You don't need to use that much wrist to push, right? You're doing kind of this too much. It's possible, but it's very easy to miss control. Go more forwards, like with the pedal forwards and kind of stabbing forwards more. If you wanna if you wanna play deeper, you don't need to brush that much. Do both at the same time is too much. It's possible, but it's much harder. Yeah, that's better. Because this long push is not about how much spin you can generate, but how fast and deep this ball can land on the table. Stab. Use your elbow to stab further, like and faster. That's good. Nice. I also see you doing something like this. Let me isolate only the serve, just a second. This one. Okay. I see sometimes going a little bit of wrist, but kind of a trying to lift a bit. You don't need. Go towards the net. You see my pedal going down?
Yeah.
If it goes to the net like this, you just have to go like harder. You see? It's not like, it doesn't end like this.
Okay.
Like away from the table. It lands like touching the table. Kind of if you're stabbing if you're stabbing the table with your pedal. So you still hit under the ball, you still hit forwards, but you don't end like this.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You see? So it's forward, but then when you're about to hit landing forward, you kind of bring it down, bring the head of the racket down. If it goes to the net, just do harder. Yes, perfect. More. Yes, perfect. It's very firm. Yes, that's it. That's better. Even more down. Yeah. Good. Yes, that's it. If you brush correctly, the spin is still there, but you're not lifting the ball. Good. Yes. Lock your wrist. This ball is touching the net sometimes, right? Just a little bit more launch speed. Let's see if I can make it right. No, that's too much. 50 maybe? Yeah, I think this is good. Go. Good. Yes. Every time you go kind of a more downwards with your pedal is good. Because we have to remember that the backspin makes the ball goes forward. We think about going downwards, but it's also forward, right? Just like the topspin. The topspin is up and forward, but the backspin is downward and forward. If we just go forward, the ball lands outside, right? We have to kind of bring the ball down, you know, like, and it's a fine line between hitting too much and not brushing the ball, then the spin goes down, you know, or lifting too much and the ball goes too much forward. It's something that you have to brush, but you have to brush bringing it down, kind of a compact stroke, bring it down. It's not like this, and it's not hitting like this. If you hit and don't brush, then the ball goes immediately to the net. So it's a very fine line. People don't train this as much as they should, probably. They think it's boring, or, you know, like it's nicer to play like very top spin, side spin, this crazy counter loops. But this is the foundation. This is the start of the point. If you don't start the point correctly, you're in trouble already.
Yeah,
right?
true. It sets everything up, right?
Exactly. So it's crucial to have a good quality rally, starting with a really good push. If you want to play long, it's really long and deep. If you want to play short, it's really short. So that precision is very important. Most of the time, this is the difference between a good player and a higher level player. Yes, a lot of precision on touch, but it's still firm enough to go over the net. But don't lift. You don't need to lift. If it's firm enough, yes, that's it. Perfect, perfect. Always looking at the ball for as long as you can, and that perfect touch. You know, like it's all about precision. Good. That's really good. Let's go for the foot through. You push, block, push, block. Yeah. Just push and block for now again, just for a few balls, just to get the timing right to step back. Good push. Yes. Nice. Good. After that, we go for one more ball to your backhand like this, and one to the forehand. So then I want you to use the wrist because the ball is flatter. Okay? One, blocking, and then wrist and powerful forehand in the middle. Yeah. Blocking, wrist. Yes, that's it. So you go from defense to offense. Yes. If you have time, go more active on your block. Punching harder. Still no wrist required, just punching with your arm. Yeah, it's all about timing. If you have time, punch it. If not, just block with control. Good. Cool. Nice. That's perfect wrist for the backhand. That's good. Go. Yeah, after receiving, just jump backwards faster to be able to block with more precision and more power. And keep your head low when you jump backwards. That's good. Go, wrist. That's perfect.
Very good. Little break to clean up some sweat.
Good. That's good.
2 minutes.
No, that's good. I'm gonna prepare for the other side now. I'm gonna do the same. Okay, same thing on the forehand. Now just pay attention that you have to kind of start with the pedal sideways, maybe, if it's far from you, but there's nothing wrong if you start with the pedal like facing forward already, and then you kind of stretch again. Pay attention if you do like this, not to overuse your wrist. If you start like sideways, keep it sideways, stretch your arm. Because it's even harder for us to control this motion here. It's kind of awkward, the angle. So if you start sideways, stay sideways like this. If you start like forwards, even more simple than sideways. It's up to you. If you go to with your pedal sideways, you don't need the wrist. You would need your wrist if you're a chopper outside the table. Then you go sideways and you still have time to contact the ball and use the wrist, but the contact here is too fast. So if you go like this, if you go sideways and try to use the wrist here, it's super complicated. Lock it, stretch. Lock the wrist the angle you want and stretch. Use your body and use this momentum moving forwards to help you jump backwards to block. Okay. Yeah, think about a straight line when you're receiving, when you're chopping this ball. It's not you don't need to curve this ball even more. It's just kind of a straight line pushing forwards. Yes. And just like the backhand, you need that beautiful touch where you have to brush slightly, but it needs to be firm and straightforward to drive this ball more downwards than only forwards, right? Never lifting the ball, being aggressive enough to generate your own spin and drive this ball at the right position. Good. Nice. Good. Let's do the full drill. But now, because your opponent is now let me find the drill first. Is this 4.2 and then 4.3? Yes, exactly. So because your opponent's not attacking again after your block, that means he must be late, out of position, out of balance. Something is wrong. So it's very common that ball lands towards the middle of the table. So immediately after blocking, even if it's blocking to the corner here, create space in the middle to attack. So this next shot is going to come to the middle. I want you to use your forehand. So blocking, forehand, and then another one to the backhand just to make sure you're using the beautiful wrist to finish.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's go. Receiving, blocking, middle, and then backhand. Yes, that's it. That's it. Perfect. Use your body to receive. Moving your body forwards to help your arm, right? So then you can drive better with less effort. Good. That's really nice. Nice. That's it. You can even step backwards after blocking if you need more time to play the forehand and backhand, right? Yeah, that's good. Pay attention with the block, more straight line forwards. Okay, don't generate any arc with your block because it's very spinny, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's better. Beautiful backhand. There's one small detail for the block.
Yeah.
If the ball is coming towards your body, you can stay where you are. You have firmness, let's say, enough to punch. But if the ball is towards the side of your body, if you just stay where you are with your legs and your body and just stretch the arm to the side, now you're kind of a weaker here, right? Because if I ask you, let's think about arm wrestling, right? We are both like close to the chest here, so we are strong. But if one of us is like sideways like this, is much weaker, right? To do the effort to put some strength on. So if the ball is going to the side, ideally you're gonna step with your right foot towards the ball, and then at the same time kind of hit the ball with your foot touching the floor towards the ball, kind of a shortcutting, right? If you don't have time and you're late and you have to touch sideways to your body, still your right leg should open to the side just to bring the body closer to the paddle, so you can play firmer. It's different than a counterattack, right? A counter loop, even if the ball is away from your body, this is actually good because then you have more, how do you call that? In English, you have more angle, you have more reach. You have more reach, yeah. So, and then you have more power to rotate your body and just go for it with a counter loop. So it's better to counter loop away from the body than close, because close to the body is kind of a too short arm and you don't have too much acceleration, you don't have time to accelerate. But for blocking, it's different. It's the opposite. If it's away from the body, you're going to be very passive. So step in and punch harder. Okay, if you see the ball going to the side, one extra step with your right leg and then jump backwards.
Okay. Can we isolate it to the receive and the block for just a second?
Yes, sure. Let me. Yes, this one. Here you go. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one to the corner, right? Like jumping with your right foot as much as you can to get close to the ball. And if it's too much to the corner like this, and you don't have angle, block, kind of a block down the line, block to the middle. It's easier. Then kind of a bringing the racket to the corner and then still trying to find the angle to go sideways. Yeah. That's too much. Yeah. Good. Just try to keep your chest close to the ball. That's it. Nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's feel good. I see what you're saying. I just have to be a little quicker and be solid out there because, sometimes I'm doing this type of stuff.
Yeah, because every time you stretch, you get weaker, right? It's not the same. It's not the same grip. Like it kind of change. It's exactly why we don't play backhand away from the body, like sideways. It gets too weak. It's just too hard. It's possible, but it's too hard. And that's something that we always should know. We always should remember while we are not taking the initiative in the rally and attacking. So your opponent is putting pressure on you. When you block, you need a firm grip. Otherwise, you're going to block too slow, too passive. But your feet should be very light because you need these adjustments with your feet, just kind of like a cat would move, right? Like jumping fast to the side and kind of a jumping jump. You don't need to make the effort because your opponent is making the effort. You're using that energy. You just need a firm grip, but you do need to be very light on your feet to just move and get the right timing. So if you're not moving and blocking, something is wrong, right? Some people, because we drill a lot in the club, and then one of the guys is like moving a lot, doing 2 forehands, 2 backhands, something like that, and we are here at the same spot, just like blocking like an old man, like, you know. But that's wrong because every single adjustment we need, let's say the ball, your opponent's supposed, your partner, your training partner is supposed to hit the ball over there. But if he hits over towards the center a little bit more, towards the short diagonal, even if you know it's all in that area, your feet should be moving like crazy to do the small adjustments. You should be very light, like a lightweight boxer, you know? So like just like moving fast. You don't need to make the effort of putting energy on the ball. You're using your opponent's energy, but you need to be really fast, very accurate with your feet just to get the right position. If you don't get the right position and you block slightly to the side, or, you know, like, or maybe late, the quality of the block gets bad and slow to high or towards the center of the table. And this is everything we don't want, a slow ball to the middle of the table in the match, because then your opponent, right?
Can I do a little?
Sorry, your auto cut. Say that again. No, I'm not listening to you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I had on push to talk. Good. I was saying a little more backhand blocking or things on this side a bit, just to give my right leg a little rest.
Yes, let's do that first one.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I forgot I had on push to talk. Yeah. Because when I'm working hard, you'll start to hear me breathing too much. So I was like, okay, it'll be better.
No, that's fair enough. Thank you.
And occasionally grunting and shouting into the mic.
Good. Very light on your feet. You don't need a heavy footwork to receive, and you don't need a heavy footwork to block. But you need to be very light and very fast. Yeah, that's a tough call trying to use the wrist. It's possible if it's less spin. It's a tough call. It's in general, if you want to punch harder, it's all about the momentum you can bring, like moving forward again. You know, like you punch backwards, move forward again. It's tough because the pace is hard. But if you manage to be in position and then have this extra time to kind of step forward again, that's ideal. Right? Sometimes we don't, and then it's just arm. But again, the arm is like punching forward straight. If there's less spin, you can use the wrist as you do. Like, you know, like if I let me reduce the spin here so you can see. This is 120. I'm gonna if I reduce to close to 100. Let's see, yeah, that's 100. Then maybe now you can try to counter loop using a bit of a wrist brushing. Try to use it. Yes, you see, like it's a little bit less spin. It's still hard. You still need time to do it, right? Yeah, yes. Try to brush on top of the ball. Good. You can go even harder than that. Yeah, so just close the angle earlier. Yeah, that's perfect. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. In real life, if you're not playing someone like super hard, high level in looping, the spin will be lower like this. Then you can, if you have time, you can kind of use your wrist most of the time. It's about time, right? Because an angle, if you're kind of have a hard angle to do it, don't try it. But if it's in a perfect spot, then using the wrist is a good idea. Yeah.
Okay.
It's still like 100 spins, so you can use your wrist if you want. Good. Always right leg under the table. Good. Nice. You can use your wrist, but it has to be firm. Always firm. Even blocking straight or blocking with more spin on top of the ball is never soft. You have to offer some resistance to the ball, otherwise it flies away. Nice, that's perfect. Yes. Yeah, nowadays here in the game with the new physics, guys are not brushing that good as it was before because there's less time. So this kind of a block using the wrists is easier to use most of the time compared to before. Still, if you see a good, really good brush, then I would go just straight, just to make sure. But if you see something like too slow, soft, or something like that, then close the angle, use the wrist, and send your opponent backwards as much as you can, and then you're good to go, right?
I've been using it to kind of turn the tables a little bit on them, right? Instead of just boom, boom, kind of put them back on the defensive.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah. Let's do something with the footwork as well. The footwork for blocking, I mean.
Sounds good.
So we're gonna do a short backspin push only in the middle of the table, like this, and then a short loop all over the table with 120 spin. So it's not very easy to brush.
Okay.
But it won't have much time anyway because we're supposed to. Let me see if 130 is too much. All over the table. Let me just check the timing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be one serve to the middle like this. You stretch and block. Okay. But the blocking is all over the table. That's too easy. Wait a minute. Let's make it harder on the pace. Maybe 115. Let me check. Stretching, blocking. Not convinced. Stretching, blocking. Yeah, maybe. Let's try with this one. If it's too easy, we can increase the pace after.
Sounds good.
Yeah, think about your feet. Just moving fast, short. Just be close to the ball. Good. And if you feel that you have the extra time, then use your arm to punch harder. Right?
Can we do some just the block without the receive?
Yes. Absolutely. But then I have to read. No, maybe not. Let me try. Boom, boom. And then we can do it even faster, the pace. If you don't need that step. Maybe 90. Let me check. Yeah, that should be good.
Thanks.
Light on your feet. Trying to punch forward if you have time. It's all about reaction and playing simple and firm forward.
always try to remind myself with the real spinny looping ones, I have to keep my chest higher and almost like suck in my stomach and play more on top of the ball and feel it like that.
Yeah, and in front of the body as much as you can, because also if you're too close to the pedals too close to your belly, then it's not firm enough. It's very nice if you watch for this kind of a footwork, this kind of a blocking kind of a practice. It's very nice to watch female Chinese players.
Yeah.
They do it just perfect. They nail it. If facing the table, they're so quick in like moving sideways and kind of still punch hard. It's amazing how they do it. It's just amazing. Sure. You know, yeah, they're really good. I still see you holding the ball a little bit. I see you doing kind of like this, kind of a holding. I don't know if he's afraid of the spin. The spin is high. It's okay to be afraid of, but kind of don't respect much the spin. Kind of a punch, boom, boom, boom. You just have to be facing the ball as much as you can. You see, like. Boom.
Okay. I am kind of scared of the spin, so you're right. I gotta figure out.
Don't do it. And this is the time you can make mistakes.
Yeah.
Right. And try to break this pattern in your mind that you should respect the spin that much.
Yeah.
If you play fast, getting rid of the ball with the right angle, you're still respecting the spin because you're using the right technique, but then it's much faster. If you keep the ball with you too much, you are slowing down. Your opponent has more time.
Yeah. Okay.
Try that. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Just the right angle. Keep the ball, keep the racket in front of you. Keep the angle closed and just move towards the ball. Faster, faster. Go, go. Yes, that's it. That's it. Go for it. Yeah. It's not that much about wrist. It's not that much about wrist. If you move too much your wrist, it gets softer too much. And you risk that you kind of open the angle too much in order to close after. Stay close. Stay close, in front of you. Boom, boom. You see, the racket's always like in front of me. My arm is always stretched. I just have to quick move towards the ball and try to take it firm and straight. You see? It's more simple than doing all that or kind of adjusting the angle and doing this. No, you don't need to. Yeah, good. Think about like a wall. A wall doesn't move much. You just need to place the wall in the right position in front of the ball, and that's it. Very firm. That's much better. Go. Don't use your rubber. Use the blade, not the rubber. Yes, that's it. Just use the blade. Yes, good, good.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah. Let me reduce slightly the pace so you have some extra time to prepare. That should be good. Go, 1 ball per second. So you have an extra time to prepare and punch harder. Good. Nice. Think about using the blade. So if you hit the ball hits the wood instead of the rubber, there's no long contact with the ball. It's just get rid of the ball, kind of slapping the ball. Okay. Think about the footwork of a cat, and also that cat slap, like very fast and accurate, very light, but firm at the same time.
Okay.
Good. Keep your angle close. The ball is spinning a lot. Good. And you don't need to kill it. It's just keeping your opponent away from you, right? Away from the table. It's just firm enough to keep your opponent away. It's not a counter attack, so you don't need to take risks. It's just being firmer. That's perfect. Yeah, that's a good pace. Yes, always trying to face the ball as straight as you can. And remember, your opponent is doing the effort. You don't need to add extra effort. So you don't need to kind of stretch even more the shot. No, no, no. It's very simple, very compact. Boom. You move, compact, compact. Boom, boom, boom. Very short and firm in front of the body. Boom. Okay. You keep your head low because you need this kind of a, you know, like if we were fighting and you're attacking me with punches and kicks and everything, I'm gonna kind of stay close and compact, not giving you too much space to hit me harder. And then my counter attack would be from this, like just kind of blocking you, kind of you know, this is the same.
Okay.
If your chest is too open and your hand is far from your head, then you kind of you slow down too much, and it's hard to punch because it's far from you. You need to stay close. Boom, boom, boom. Head very low in front of you because you have to face the ball. If your head is too high, you don't face the ball. The ball is always away from you. Even if it's in front of you, it's away from your head. So it's hard to find the angle. Let's go. That's much better. Yes, compact. Yeah. You don't need to stretch, just stretch enough, slapping the ball enough to keep your opponent away.
Yeah, I feel it a lot better now because you're like that.
Exactly. Yeah. It looks much nicer now. Good. Go. That's a tough call. The ball is spinning too much. Firmer, firmer. Send your opponent away. Don't use a rubber. Use the wood.
All right, that's good for now. It's like low rest.
You would use your rubber to block if you're late or away from the table, or maybe you feel like you need to control in a slower pace for some reason. Maybe your opponent is already too far from the table. Then you relax your grip, use the rubber to control the spin. But if you both are close to the table and you're under attack, firm, using the wood, stretch this ball forward, but very compact, just firm enough. Try to control. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can start to feel the difference, like you said, when you're firm but kind of at the right angle, and then you're overriding the spin of it, but you're controlling it. Whereas when I try and touch it and control it, it's just shooting off, flying this way, that way.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, exactly. And it's all about timing, right? Table tennis is all about timing. It's much harder if you're out of time for some reason or something is wrong. Let me tell. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Let me think about something that you can go You can go from defense to offense. I'm gonna serve backspin. Push long, backspin push long to my forehand. I'm gonna attack cross down the line to your backhand first. Kind of a backhand towards the middle of the table maybe. So you have to move a bit and block. Then if you block, it doesn't matter where you block. I'm not gonna keep attacking. I'm gonna be out of time and just give you something all over the table. You have to take your time to use your wrist, both sides, and spin it. Okay, let's go. Now you go. Yes. No, beautiful. Nice. Now you go. No, this one you have to go. Yeah.
After I block one, try to go quicker on that next one, no matter what.
Yeah, but you don't stay close to the table.
Okay.
Because even if your opponent is still attacking, the next attack is going to be less spin and way more speed. If you stay too close to the table, it's going to be harder to time and block anyway. There's nothing wrong in stepping backwards to block a fast shot. You cannot step backwards to block a spinning shot because the ball is going to fall in front of you, right?
Okay.
First block, jumping backwards, ready to count, ready to block in a real situation. And then as soon as you realize your opponent is late for brushing the ball and giving you something easy, you're here ready to block. If it's backhand, even easier. You just move your wrist. If it's forehand, you have enough time to let the ball drop more and rotate your body and play. So anyhow, you need to be away from the table after blocking. No, yes, that's it. That's it. Ready to kill after the blocking. Now you go. Yes, that's it. You're respecting too much. First, I'm not the ball machine. My spin is not as high all the time. And you're closing the angle too much, brushing the ball to block, using your rubber. No. Use your paddle.
Yeah, I'm backing off a little bit too much too. I see it. I'm kind of falling back.
You don't need to. Use think about the hitting with the wood, not the rubber. That's okay. That's much better. You see, it's faster, less time for me, and then we have a real situation where I'm really late for the shot. I have to give you something, and you put pressure on me after. Sorry. Go. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel it. Every time I do, I try and catch it with like the rubber right on top, feeling it again. It's kind of back to the normal habit.
Yeah, if you feel that you're contacting the ball for too long when you're blocking, something is wrong, right? Yeah, that's better. Go, wrist. Good. I have to contact the ball for longer because I'm generating spin. You don't. That's it. Go, wrist. Yeah. Good, wrist. Yes. Use the full wrist. Don't be shy. That's it. That's the one. Perfect. That's it. Just perfect. Good. If you play that forehand and don't step towards the table, you would have enough time to play a good backhand afterwards. Stay where you are. You pivot. You kind of a pivot. Play a good forehand there. Don't play the forehand going towards the jumping forwards again.
Okay.
Right? Because you're spinning. So my ball is gonna be long anyway if I try to block. You do it. Stay where you are. You have enough time to play backhand. Go. Go. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, stay away from the table. Yes, good. Good.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Just checking my rubber here real quick. It's me. It's not the rubber, it's me. Nice.
Yeah, that's the one. I gotta, like you're saying, I gotta figure out how to recover after that, coming in and get the posture back and stuff too.
Yeah, because if you loop the ball moving forward, you have less time to play the next shot.
Yeah.
Right? You're supposed to stay where you are, or even stepping backwards. If you loop with a lot of spin, sometimes even jumping backwards a little bit more, because the ball is going to be even deeper after. And if your opponent manages to play short, like a slow block or something like that, you're supposed to have time to jump forwards, right?
Okay.
But if you jump forwards unnecessarily, even if the ball is slow, you have less time to play, and it's going to be harder for you. And everything we don't need to is like you're blocking, so the pressure was on you, and then you can reverse that by applying pressure, playing with it, and then suddenly you just release the pressure again.
Yeah.
We don't want that, right?
I know.
Sorry. Go.
Oh, nice.
Just close the angle. Go. Yes, perfect. Go. Yes, good. Oh, good. Stay away from the table. Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. Even for this one, if you block and immediately step back, it's okay to wait a bit longer and use your wrist.
Okay.
It wouldn't be good because the ball is dead. I mean, there's no energy after you block and it just pass the ball towards you again. There's no energy, but you're using your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you take this ball later, you're still good to go. It
Okay.
wouldn't be good if you flat hit, but if you
Yeah.
use your wrist,
Okay.
you still have time. Go, wrist, yes. Good. Let me just check the here real quick. If it's a good angle, let me switch that. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's go.
Oh, good.
Go, wrist, yes, good.
Too much.
Yes, nice. Good, good pace.
Okay.
Oh, go, go, go. Yes, nice. Oof. Oh my God, we hit
Very
the
good
net
point.
like 4 or 5 times. There you go. Okay.
I know.
Good.
I know. Come on.
Oops, sorry. Yeah, don't keep the ball with you. Oof.
Sorry.
Too good, too good. Yes. Yeah, good. Perfect.
Thanks. Oh.
Nice. Good one.
Yeah.
Too much.
I get one and then I'm like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful.
I can feel I can definitely get more speed on those balls these days, right? Because I'm hitting it and spinning it through, both from all the practice, possibly some of the new physics too and things, but it feels good now when I get that right contact on those with
Makes
my body.
sense. Yeah.
But also have to be careful with that follow-up one when I lose my posture, like you said, and stuff, because then it's a little less control when I'm up here.
Yeah, if you're out of balance, you have less time to recover because the ball travels faster, right?
Yeah.
But if you have the ball in the perfect spot, and kind of use all your body leverage, everything you need to play a decent shot. If the ball gets faster, also in more powerful, right? Yeah. Oops. Ah, that's perfect. Really good.
I know.
Okay. Come on. Take your time on this one. Take your time.
Yeah. I think what happened, I went back and my body was here, but I still tried to play my same time in contact out here, right?
Exactly.
So it's kind of like I'm away from it, but I'm still playing the same shot.
Yeah, because in your mind, you for some reason, you still don't have the wrist to help you. Yeah. But you do now. You do.
Gotta trust it.
Yeah. Go, wrist. Yeah, take your time and go.
Spin. No.
Oops, weird. Ooh, that was good.
Come on, focus.
Go.
Oh, nice.
More stop spinning. Go, wrist. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. Nice.
What was that? Go. Yeah, that's perfect. Yes. Take your time. Don't rush. Go. Yes. You see, that was
yeah,
perfect.
I felt it. Yeah. Yeah.
You kind of, you were ready, and I could see you like holding. No, don't go. Wait. And then it's perfect. Yeah. Nothing wrong in anticipating with the wrist forward, shortcutting and playing faster. But is it really necessary? Because it's harder to do.
True.
Right? Who are you playing against? Is it really necessary? Yeah. If you're playing Malong, maybe it's necessary, but you're not.
Okay. Right? Yeah. Not yet, at least. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day, yeah.
We'll get him in VR.
Yeah. In VR would be easier for all of us. Go. Yes. No. Wait and go. Wait for the ball. Let the ball drop if you need to.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, good.
Too much.
Wait. That's it. Stay away. Go. Yeah. Don't jump forward.
Yeah.
I know you feel comfortable very close to the table because probably you're used to be there like all your life playing.
Yeah.
But when you're looping, don't need to. It's just like watching the professional players. Yeah. Once they're looping, they cannot stay too close to the table. At least kind of a 1 meter from the table. At least, because you need time to react, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Wrist. Yes. Yeah, that's it. Wait for the ball. That's good. Oh. Nice.
Very good. That one felt good.
That's it.
Can I do just a bit of forehand looping to your blocks just to end it kind of easy?
Yeah, you want me to kind of give you first backspin, you loop, and then I block, something like that?
Yeah, sure. Let's try it. Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Because you open the first one, stay away from the table, and keep, yeah. Because this first one you can stay close, the way you like doing it, and then you have to step backwards. Go. Ooh, good spin.
Sorry.
That's okay. Keep going. Good. Good spin again. Ah, good. Oh, sorry. Go.
Sorry. Oh, man.
Oops, sorry. Oh, good spin. Yeah. Close the angle a bit more. Allow your body to kind of rotate faster with more aggressiveness.
All right.
You can do this. You don't need to open the angle now. You have a really good footwork to help. Good spin. Go. Close the angle and go first. Yeah, that's it. Go. Yeah, good spin.
I see what you're saying.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see, because if you have time to play, close the angle and use everything you have. Right?
Yeah. That's really good. I think that's good for me today, Vlad. I made it through. I feel
That's
good.
okay.
That was great.
That's great. Do
Right,
we have another one on Friday? Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about it and I'll see you then.
Great.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.
See you, my friend. Bye.
Later.